playYates. Dorsey's number one concern is finding good players. 101 Field Yates explains that John Dorsey is the type of general manager who wants to find unknown prospects who have the talent to turn the Browns around. 101,700 AMETBEREA. Ohio new general manager John Dorsey is taking a more aggressive approach to the Cleveland Browns' long-running need for a quarterback. While acknowledging that he liked DeShone Kizer coming out of college, Dorsey made no secret of every team's need for what the Browns have lacked since 1999. This is a quarterback-driven league, Dorsey said Friday as he was introduced by owner Jimmy Haslam. We all know that, and we all know to succeed and go a little bit further and further and further that you need one of those guys. One of those guys is a top-tier player at the position. The attitude is welcome, and a diversion from the "well, keep working at it" approach of so many previous Browns leaders. Dorsey had more like Ernie Accorsi, who has said a GM's main job is to find the franchise quarterback. Browns owner Jimmy Haslam, right, and new general manager John Dorsey appear to agree on the importance of landing a franchise quarterback. John Kuntz, the Plain Dealer via app. Dorsey was director of college scouting with the Green Bay Packers when Aaron Rodgers was drafted. As general manager, he brought Alex Smith to Kansas City and traded up to get Patrick Mahomes to in last year's draft. Mahomes was a guy Browns coach Hugh Jackson liked, so clearly, he and Dorsey are starting a new relationship with some agreement on the abilities needed. Dorsey said the important thing to do is what he did with the Chiefs: evaluate, discuss, form a plan and then go get the guy. I want to understand from a coaching perspective how they see it, Dorsey said. I want to see how the personnel staff sees it. I want to sit down with the head coach and see how he sees it. Let's begin to build a plan moving forward and identify. That's what he did when the Chiefs targeted Smith. We sat and we made a plan, Dorsey said. We identified what that plan was. We identified that plan being, you know what we need to get a quarterback. We looked at all the ways of acquiring a quarterback, and we thought the best way to do it, after understanding the draft and the unrestricted free agency, we thought the best thing to do is to make a trade. We tried to orchestrate a trade with Alex Smith. We pulled that off. Haslam said the position will be Dorsey's top priority. The Cleveland Browns are not going to be successful until we get a quarterback, Haslam said. The priority isn't shocking. Dorsey's attitude is refreshing. What are the other things Dorsey can do in the short term, with the benefit of the final month of this regular season to the coaching staff and team? Round 1 Thursday, April 26, 8 p.m. ET Rounds 23 Friday, April 27, 7 p.m. ET Rounds 47 Saturday, April 28, noon ET. Whereat Stadium in Arlington, Texas. NFL Draft Homepage. Projected order: Kiper, McShay. Answer 25 questions. Mel Kiper's Big Board. Top prospects. Todd McShay's top 32. Mesh with the coach. This will be vital going forward, and not only because the previous marriage didn't last. Dorsey will bring in the players, but he will do so after studying Jackson's systems to understand how the players he will scout could fit. Jackson and Dorsey both are longtime NFL guys. Haslam conceded that front office evaluations will hew more closely to the traditional structure. And though Dorsey said analytics can play a part, he told ESPN's Adam Schefter in a podcast that they should be 20% of the process. Evaluate DeShone Kizer. Kizer still can be part of the Browns' future, but that judgment will come from Jackson and Dorsey after the season. Dorsey had good things to say about the 2017 second-round pick. I like the rookie quarterback who is here now, he said. Coming out in the draft, we actually brought him up in Kansas City as one of the 4 or 5 quarterbacks in terms of the 30-player visit last year. Of the signal callers in the 2018 group, Dorsey said, it is not a bad class. Delve into the roster. The 4 games he will get to see in person starting when the 0-1-2 Browns host the Packers on Sunday will give Dorsey a head start on where he sees strengths and needs. The plan will begin with the quarterback, the same way it began with acquiring Smith in Kansas City. From that plan was the overall plan of the team, where the strengths and weaknesses of the team were and how do you go about building it, Dorsey said. What we did is we set a plan into motion, and we attempted to build it as quickly as we could because I thought when you have a head coach like that in the Chiefs, Andy Reid, you want to get a jump start. We are going to have to make some plans here, too. Send Sashi Brown a note of thanks. Dorsey credited Brown with acquiring draft picks and creating salary cap space. The cruel reality is that Brown indeed did just that but won't be around to see the plan come to life. 2018 was always the year the Browns expected to see tangible results in a long-term build. Dorsey takes over a team that is expected to have up to $100 million in cap space and 5 picks in the first 2 rounds of the draft. Any personnel guy worth his weight would be excited, Dorsey said, adding, to me, this is an opportunity that not many personnel guys in my position would pass up. This is one of those iconic franchises, which has an unbelievable fan base. Now we just have to get this thing rolling here, and that is what we are going to do. We are going to roll up our sleeves, we are going to check our egos in at the door, and we are going to work every day.